This segment of DelmarvaLife is brought to you by Tidal Health.
In today's world, health and wellness websites play a crucial role in providing valuable information. They also provide resources and support to individuals seeking to improve their well-being.
Now, with that in mind, Tidal Health has launched Get Well Delmarva, a brand new website that serves as a one-stop hub for all things related to our physical, mental, and emotional well-being, which is why we have Dr. Chris Snyder with us this afternoon, aka Tidal Health's Dr. Taboo. And I want to get in on, learn a little bit more about that name in a few moments. But first, tell me about this this new Get Well Delmarva website.
Yeah, it's just an open resource. The internet's a wonderful thing. It has its negatives, but I think, you know, health is one of those things people need to read about. So having that availability, having that system capability to look at things, Tidal Health's kind of investing in giving the community what they need. Quick stop shopping, just to hopefully guide you down the right path.
Yeah.
It's complicated.
You guys offer so much. Podcasts, and you're an expert as Dr. Taboo. Tell us about the podcast. What is it?
Yeah, so the podcast is just questions nobody wants to ask. So kind of the forbidden nature of questioning. So, you know, there's some odd things that happens to the body. There's a lot of embarrassment, but, you know, again, there has to be an opportunity for you to feel comfortable to ask about those things. So I think just spreading the word and saying, hey, it's okay to ask these things of your healthcare team. And that's kind of what we're focusing on, kind of an open resource. So I go through topics.
So is that the taboo part, is things that people feel like they shouldn't ask?
Yeah, it's kind of that forbidden zone where people don't want to ask things. They're afraid to, and they wait too long, and that really does sometimes delay care and treatment. So everything from psychiatric disorders to skin disorders to things that come in and out of your body also have challenges. So again, it's hopefully focusing getting some people into their provider sooner.
Submitting the questions to you is probably gives you that peace of mind knowing that you guys are legit, because there's some wrong information out there on the internet, isn't there? Yeah,
Dr. Google's probably not real certified, and a lot of us use that, including my wife. And God love her. You know, she sleeps with a doctor, but she unfortunately uses Dr. Google first. You know, because we are humans, we have accessibility, and you know, again, you want to make sure you're getting information from science, from people who actually have taken care of these things. Not that we know it all, but we probably have a little more experience in treating pneumonia and dealing with bowel movements and all those other wonderful things that humans deal with.
Just called his wife out on TV.
I did. God love her. Well, we've been married 35 years. It is what it is.
So it happens. It happens. So how can we listen to Dr. Taboo?
So you can go to the website, and there's a link on there for Dr. Taboo. It's a podcast, and we're releasing them. We do them weekly, monthly. Tony and I, Tony just. We have a conversation, and I love his questions because they are taboo in some senses. So it's really a very good open discussion about, you know, what to do with these problems.
Right.
And what about Get Well Delmarva? You know, how can we get to that?
So Get Well Delmarva, you can Google that if you want. You can use Dr. Google for that one. Yeah, Googling Get Well Delmarva is really great access, and they have a nice little list and a menu. You can go in and look at the system-based or disease-based things you want to look at. There's a search tool in there, so it'll continue to grow as we develop it. But again, it's your clinical team just reaching out saying, here, go read about it. If you're going to read about it, go to a resource that's, you know, accountable.
Well, I hope that doesn't mean the end of Ask the Doc here on DelmarvaLife. You'll still come back for that?
Absolutely, 100%. I love the questions. You know, if you hear it once, there's thousands and thousands of people out there who need to hear it again and again and again. So that's how we learn.
Yeah. All right, Dr. Taboo.
Yeah, great.
AKA Dr. Chris Snyder, or the other way around. Thank you so much.
Thank you.